Ladies and gentlemen, you all know that Starbuck is what we call in Warcraft universe a multiple race player. What does it mean? He usually plays human, but versus human, he likes to play orc. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a ladder game, this is not a tournament game, but he found a human opponent with his orc. It means that it's the best Starbuck that can be. If you play in the tournament, that's what he will do, ladies and gentlemen. He will play Orc. And he's playing versus very special player himself as well, because he's playing versus Ethereal. And we say, Saul, I never heard about Ethereal. This is Hitman, ladies and gentlemen. This is beautiful. Beautiful Hitman. The master of orcs, the best NA American orc, but also he's perfect at playing different races, and he put a lot of effort. He put a lot of thought into getting in better and better as human player. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm very excited about what he's going to do. Recently, like a few days ago, he was in my Twitch chat and we were talking about how to play a human versus orc, and he put a lot of effort into it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited, and I think what is he going to do? He is going to play 2 farm tech, what we call it. So he's not going to produce any additional farms. He's just going to try to tech really, really quickly in order to play a lot of rifles. Not footman, a lot of rifles. In the meantime, Starbuck is just crossing the map. Water Elemental was summoned, and look at this amazing split. Very efficient creeping. You start with the Reef Elementals. Why? Because they have medium armor and they die very quickly to normal damage that Footies and Militia have. And of course, you save Makrura for the end, because the Makrura needs to be left for the third. And ladies and gentlemen, look at this clean creeping. Orc enters our base. And Hitman lost almost 0 damage on his units. Besides Water Elemental, you just unsummon Water Elemental anyway. Hitman is teching. Very nice tech timing, but now the question is how much damage and how annoying Starbuck is going to be. Because that's what he wants to do. He just wants to buy time. He just wants to like force as much militia as he can. And already it worked a little bit, because Mr. Hitman forget to pull back his footman. We have very defensive position. This is giga defensive position. Hitman left a door open to his base on purpose, because he wants to like be able to hide in his base and also to deal with those freaking wolves with his Archmage. So his game is very open. His base is very open. The game is open as well, and he just wants to kite and sit tight in his base as he should. And he's playing for the blacksmith already. And ladies and gentlemen, who is going to trade better? Well, there was a nice around on the wolf. So far, 0 experience for Mr. Starbuck. Hitman is one wolf kill away from getting level 2, and level 2 helps a lot. You have Brilliance Aura, meaning more water elementals, and also your Archmage is stronger. No deny, Fells brought for Mr. Starbuck. But Arcane Tower is 20 seconds away, and look at this defensive base layout. This defensive base layout is amazing. Why? Because, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, you can just sit tight there, and the wolf is here. Hitman Starbuck resummoned a little bit too late, and level 2 Archmage is ready. But this game is still very open. This level 2 is not that of a big game changer. Look at all of those low HP units. Sooner or later, Mr. Hitman will have to hide deep inside of his base, because yes, he has no rifles yet. And he forgot to make farm number 3. He has 1000 gold. He has 1000 gold, and he got another wolf, which is nice, but he can't even produce his rifles. He needs to power build this farm. That's what I would do if I were him. And yes, Hitman is like, Starbuck is like, I'm the one who knocks now. You have low HP footies, you have water elementals, I'm going to kill your farms. And let me tell you, Hitman needs farm as we speak. Okay, so I'm not saying that one rifleman will change this game, but yes, you have very defensive base. Like Mountain King, he needs to start it. He can't. He's 26 supply. No, he started it. He cancelled something, I don't know. Maybe something died, but Mountain King is in the queue. That's very important, because even though, ladies and gentlemen, this farm is about to die, it's not the end of the world, because the most important unit, Mountain King, is already in the queue. And look at this. Farseer took a lot of damage, so Starbuck a little bit obsessed over killing this farm. That was nice. But the Mountain King is in the altar. And look at this, Starbuck is playing tier 3. You may say, Saul, Starbuck is not playing seriously. This is a very serious game. There are two prodigies playing versus each other. Of course, Starbuck is much more tournament, like, recognized, because, you know, he's like, he had a huge success winning versus Happy in, like, offline tournament and so on. But yes, Hitman is, of course, very, 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 very good as well. And let me tell you one thing. Ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Hitman is not giving up. He's doing well. I would say even that he's ahead. But yes, Starbuck is playing a very interesting strategy. That was my point. Shadow Hunter second means tier 3, right? And usually we see tier 3 if Human played a very long tier 1. But I'm afraid that Mr. Starbuck may be a little bit in trouble if this, if Hitman will play this well. And yes, Starbuck got experience, and Archmage is super, super low. Archmage is teleporting out. Is there big healing? No, there is big mana. Bolt got the Farseer, but ladies and gentlemen, MK was left behind in this pro level. One hex around. One hex around. No, two hex around. No. Oh, double hex down. Mr. Starbuck needs to finish this round or there'll be an issue. Okay, the wolf. Okay, it was enough. It was enough. It was enough. It was enough. Okay. MK is just on level 1. Farseer was on level 1 as well. And yes, where are your priests, Mr. Hitman? You need to start healing. Okay, we will miss this Mountain King, and Mr. Starbuck was able to finish this round. That's pretty nice. And Shadow Hunters are already getting some love. But what do we do versus tier 3? Because Starbuck will get tier 3. He will get tier 3 in time. He will go for Berserkers with Bestiary, right? One Kodo Beast just to boost damage output. Shadow Hunter is here, ready to creep. We have Priest, finally, a Priest. You know, that's what you need. That's what you need versus, basically, to keep Archmage in a good health. But yes, Shadow Hunter is getting some nice experience as well. And the problem is that the hero that is about to carry this Mountain King is not getting level 2 yet. I mean level 2. He got level 2, but not level 3. That's the biggest issue that I see for now. He's very tanky, that's very nice. And to be honest, this is a pretty enchanted territory for me. I don't know who is ahead. Clearly. You may say Saul Org is tier 3, yes. But he's on tier 3 with 40 supply. 40. It's not that much of a supply. Not that much. Not that much of a supply, guys. Okay, Archmage is here. Archmage is here. We are going to summon Water Elemental. He's waiting for for Water Elemental level 3. So both players are creeping. I mean, what Hitman should do is probably be 50 supply and go into the Orc base. That's what I would do, especially with Mountain King level 3, but again, it's a long way from having for Mountain King level 3. Speaking of level 3, Shadow Hunter with big mana potion will be level 3, and this guy can heal for a lot. Speaking about healing, Mountain King can deal a lot of damage. Okay, what are we buying? Is heal scroll. There is no heal scroll. Okay, Archmage is here, checking out what is happening inside of the Starbuck main base. He sees that altar is in use. He is using this time to get some experience on his Mountain King. Okay, perfect. There is no dispel for Starbuck. So Water Elementals, they have a lot of value. Okay, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Starbuck and Hitman. Who is going to win? Who is going to win there? We'll see about that. Okay, Hitman knows Orc very well. And his approach is, Saul, I want to creep. He's like, I don't want to push now. My opponent is probably level 3 already. Let me get a big item. Maybe this item that will drop from Gargantuan Citertu is going to be a game changer. Because this cam is not going to provide him level 4. No, it's too long. Just wants to creep. Hitman is on 50 supply. Then the question is, are we going to break the supply and attack? Are we going tier 3? Are we expanding? We need to do something. And yes, he is producing one Sword Lady, one Rifleman. Rifles with 1/1 upgrades. It's tier 2 on the way. And tier 2, sorry, is +2 on the way. Yes, it is. So Mr. Hitman is taking no hurry mode. No hurry. But in the meantime, Tower and Chieftain, look at this guy. Ankh of Reincarnation, Potion of Invulnerability, Ring of Protection +5, and slowly but surely, but okay, there's going to be Creepjack actually. So yes, Hitman is getting closer and closer to getting level 4-4, but again, Tauren Chieftain level 3 is much more important than level 4-4, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, but Mana Stone is on the Mountain King, that's very important. He can't clap, but ladies and gentlemen, he can use Bolt pretty well. And remember, there is no Dispel. There is no Dispel for Mr. Starbuck. Crazy fight. Okay, we use Hex. There will be a nice Stomp, very nice Stomp. Mountain King has the Invul. And yes, Ankh forced. And now Shadow Hunter is in trouble. Can Shadow Hunter survive? And the Lucky Bashes, not really. Tauren Chieftain is behind, but no. Invul was popped, but so MK needs to be in a very defensive position. We are not dispelling the wolves. That's an issue. This Tauren Chieftain is unkillable. Nobody is really kiting. Hitman brought his militia, and he got the Shadow Hunter. Double level up. Tauren Chieftain stomps in the middle of everything. But ladies and gentlemen, without the Shadow Hunter, it can be tough. There is no mana on the Tauren Chieftain. There is mana on the Farseer, and Farseer is clearing some casters. Oh, there is Sorg Lady with the slowness surround. The surround is here. TP will be forced, ladies and gentlemen. And Mr. Hitman is cooking. Mr. Hitman is here. There is a freaking item on the ground. But Starbuck is not giving up. Starbuck is not giving up, ladies and gentlemen. He is in defensive, and Shadow Hunter is back, and he had big mana potion. I missed that. Oh, Mr. Hitman is overextending here. I think we are overextending. He needs to kite. He needs to kite. He needs to be patient. He needs to wait for his shop. He can't lose casters like that. Another heal wave. He's fighting close to the orc shop. Very well defended by Starbuck. Now we are pulling back. MK needs to like start healing and so on. Pendant of Energy has so much mana. So much mana. Yeah. Okay, the game is open. The game is open, ladies and gentlemen. Mountain King will get some items. Tier 2 for Hitman. Tier 3 for Starbuck. Tauren Chieftain with nice levels. But Brilliance level 4 is also very good. MK level 4 is also good. And you know what? Hitman is pulling back. He wants to creep level 5, but can he do it? I don't think so. There is not enough camps on the map. We'll see about that. He's just checking for the expansion. Okay, just creep whatever is here. Just go for the small camp. Creeping green camp in the late games, it's not that bad. But Starbuck is ready, man. Starbuck is ready. There is a scouting wolf here. There's Water Elemental in front. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, they are repositioning a little bit. +3 ring, that's good for the MK. Of course, he needs more. He needs more than that to get level 5, but it may be problematic. Supply is dead even. Supply is dead even. There's Invisible Tauren Chieftain. Invisible Tauren Chieftain. Why? How he's invisible? Because of invisibility potion. And this potion basically provides vision, and Tauren Chieftain is getting... And now Hitman sees that invisibility potion is on cooldown. He knows that it's on cooldown. Is he going to buy dust? He didn't buy dust. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. MK is getting a little bit of experience. He got a little bit. There is one more camp. Yeah, this Tauren Chieftain went for vacation. Okay, it's like this. You have seen Jurassic Park, right? In Jurassic Park, you try to be invisible for the dinosaurs, so to not end up like a foot sightseeing. Exactly, ladies and gentlemen. So that's what this Tauren Chieftain did. Mountain King is getting, believe it or not, closer and closer to level 5. But the difference is that Hitman broke the supply. Probably now he's producing a bigger army, while Mr. Starbuck is just sitting on 50. Just sitting on 50, ladies and gentlemen. But Mountain King, almost level 5, man. Almost level 5. We are suffering from success. We have too many items. Okay, +3 strength for the Mountain King. 1225 HP and 400 mana. I repeat, and 400 mana. By the way, mana on the Archmage, 420. That's a very telling number. 59 supply versus 49. Starbuck is still very passive, very efficient. He's just holding his ground. The invisibility potion is just blinking. And Mr. Hitman, what are you going to do? There's a scouting wolf. He's almost level 5. Maybe it would be a good idea to just trade mana. To trade few bolts and go back and wait for level 5. By the way, one wolf went down, the scouting wolf, and because of that, MK got even more experience. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there is dub. He's playing Mass Demolishers? Mass Demolishers, what is this? I never expected these Mass Demolishers in the late game. How Mass Demolishers is good? With burning oil, maybe. Okay, Hitman is dealing like kind of free damage here. And he will see the Demolishers. He's like, what Demolishers? And the burning oil is here. But you can bash Demolisher! You can bash Demolisher and the first Demolisher goes down. Ladies and gentlemen, what Hitman is going to do against this, I have no idea. So far it doesn't work, and this MK is literally 6 HP points away from getting level 5, and then he can bolt pretty well, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, what is happening now, ladies and gentlemen? We have a big fight. We have a big fight here. Okay, and Tauren Chieftain pops the Invul. Demolisher is providing a lot of damage. Speaking out, Invul! Mountain King! Mountain King needs to survive! Level up for him, Tauren Chieftain! Tauren Chieftain is a big danger! Invul is stopped, ladies and gentlemen! Invul is stopped! And what is happening now? What is happening now, ladies and gentlemen? We have a big fight. Another bolt. Maybe rifles are dying. Supply is even bolt! Bolt reaches, ladies and gentlemen. This is the best sniper. This is the best sniper, ladies and gentlemen. This Mountain King is this giga good sniper. He wait. Oh no, the Archmage! The Archmage got this pulled. Yeah. It's still one Archmage survives so much TP. He's teleporting out. He's teleporting out. So the game is still open. And Hitman, what are you going to do against freaking Demolishers? Archmage teleported out on 4 HP. I'm so glad that this game goes for YouTube. It's a perfect game. Perfect game, ladies and gentlemen. Demolishers and super patient sniper Hitman. Speaking about levels, Shadowhunter and Farseer, they won't get level 5. I mean, not in good time. 3-1 upgraded Demolishers with Kodobi's Aura, man. Plus 22 damage. Look at this damage buff. Look at this damage buff, man. 20%. Plus 22 damage. The problem for Mr. Hitman is that he doesn't have a shop, right? If he made a shop here, the regen scroll would be cool. I mean, scroll of regen. Regeneration. He's coming back, and look at this. Altar is exposed. Altar is exposed. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. What's now? Hitman wants to fight before Tauren Chieftain is there, and where the sniper is going to attack. Where the sniper, Shadowhunter, that's a pretty obvious target, but he's working on some units first. Or maybe he's just A-moving. Maybe A-moving is better. Farseer. Farseer the trouble. Bolt! Bolt! Another snipe. Another snipe, ladies and gentlemen. Another snipe by the Mountain King. Another snipe. Farseer just went down. Now Tauren Chieftain is close to the store. Starbuck has 94 gold and growing, so we'll be able to afford healing potions soon. But man, there is so much this fire. There is so much fire. This all the idea is like with these Demolishers. The MK is just sniping. Those berserker, this berserker is dying. It's his own fire, by the way. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what's now? What's now? Mountain King is just looking for the next target. He's just looking for the next target. He's looking for the next target. Look. Oh. Okay, heal wave and healing potion probably. Yes, speed scroll. Oh, he didn't die to the bolt directly. I think we are in the GG mode. But Demolishers are adding up. The damage of Demolishers is adding up, man. Look at this huge water elemental. Those priests, man, they have so much, like, duties. Bolt. Bolt. Oh, X. Archmage is trying to escape. No! But what about the Shadowhunter now? GG is called, ladies and gentlemen. GG is called. So close. So close. This MK is like this sniper. Bam, bam, bam. Mamma mia. Freaking MK. Photo Aura and Demolishers dead. What a game. What a game. Guys, if you like it, you know what to do. leave me a sub, leave me a like, make a comment if you are excited about this MK going brrr. Leave me a comment. Thank you guys for watching, and yes, Warcraft is amazing. That was just a random ladder game that a viewer recommended for me, not because he knew the result, because it was just live, and yes, I'm excited for that. Guys, thank you for watching, and thank you the viewer that I don't remember, and yes, shout out to Warcraft 3 players because they're amazing.